Al-Ghazali, also known as Abu Hamid al-Ghazali, was a prominent Islamic scholar, philosopher, and theologian who lived in the 11th century. His works have had a profound impact on Islamic thought and have influenced scholars and thinkers across different traditions. Al-Ghazali says, "He who has 1,000 friends has not a friend to spare, and he who has one enemy will meet him everywhere." The real voyage of discovery consists not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes. Ignorance leads to fear, fear leads to hatred, and hatred leads to violence. This is the equation. The heart is comforted by true words, just as a thirsty man is comforted by water. Sincerity is to speak as you are, to do as you say. The awakening of the heart is the awakening of the soul from its cocoon of ignorance. Your remedy is within you, but you do not sense it. Your sickness is from you, but you do not perceive it. The best of all things is something whose inner reality is one and whose outer form is diverse. He who does not have forbearance, has nothing. Desires make slaves out of kings and patience makes kings out of slaves. To get what you love, you must first be patient with what you hate. Do not allow your heart to take pleasure with the praises of people, nor be saddened by their condemnation. Declare your jihad on 13 enemies you cannot see: egoism, arrogance, conceit, selfishness, greed, lust, intolerance, anger, lying, cheating, gossiping and slandering. If you can master and destroy them, then will be ready to fight the enemy you can see. Knowledge without action is wastefulness, and action without knowledge is foolishness. Those who look for seashells will find seashells. Those who open them will find pearls. Never have I dealt with anything more difficult than my own soul, which sometimes helps me and sometimes opposes me. If you see Allah, mighty and magnificent, holding back this world from you, frequently trying you with adversity and tribulation, know that you hold a great status with Him. Know that He is dealing with you as He does with His awliya, and chosen elite, and is watching over you. You must convince your heart that whatever Allah has decreed is most appropriate and most beneficial for you. Dear friend, your heart is a polished mirror. You must wipe it clean of the veil of dust that has gathered upon it, because it is destined to reflect the light of divine secrets. Half of disbelief in Allah in the world is caused by people who make religion look ugly due to the bad conduct and ignorance. To completely trust in Allah is to be like a child who knows deeply that even if he does not call for the mother is totally aware of his condition and is looking after him. The happiness of the drop is to die in the river. Remember your contemporaries who have passed away and were your age. Remember the honors and fame they earned, the high posts they held, and the beautiful bodies they possessed. Today all of them are turned to dust. They have left orphans and widows behind them, their wealth is being wasted, and their houses turned into ruins. No sign of them is left today, and they lie in dark holes underneath the earth. Picture their faces before your mind's eye and ponder. Knowledge exists potentially in the human soul like the seed in the soil. By learning, the potential becomes actual. Each of your breaths is a priceless jewel, since each of them is irreplaceable and once gone, can never be retrieved. Immerse yourself in this light and illuminate your world through your fellowship with light.